Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Will.
Oh, yeah, we're excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. It's a MegaSota game night, and we're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, on YouTube, and on Twitch as well. Both of those channels are under the name MegaSota for you guys.
Oh yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just sent out a ton to a bunch of new locations, and some of those locations that just got those installed are Sasquatch Saloon, Stockman's Tavern, Tri-Lakes Roadhouse, as well as Forever Burmist. So congratulations to all those locations, getting those shiny new Pilot TVs, and wish you guys a little bit of extra luck on all this bingo we have ahead of us.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys are checking in on all the different streaming platforms we have. And if you find yourself at those locations, make sure you take a player picture and send it our way in front of one of those awesome Pilot TVs, and we'll shoot you out a little bit of extra luck that way also. But we have a lot of different bingo games on the line for you guys today, and we got a awesome Vikings bingo prize of $28,521 grown to today, and you guys will have 10 opportunities at taking that home in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, and right after that, going on from 1 all the way till 4, we got that game day bingo 50-cent cards. You guys definitely want to stick around for that, as that major is kicking off the day at $2,693, and you guys can take that home in 50 balls or less.
Absolutely. And then you also have that minor prize on the line in that game day bingo that for you guys to also be looking out for. It's $157 starting out the day at 52 balls or less, but by now you guys should know the drill. Every game it does not go out, it clicks up 2 balls, making it even more doable each round until it grows enough to get into one of your guys' pockets.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But continuing on with that bingo throughout the day, going from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock, we've got our Skull Bingo $1 cards. You guys want to stay around for that, as going actually from 6 to 7, and then from 6 to 6:30, and then again from 8:30 all the way till 10. You guys will be going after those $1 cards, and that large frame is at $7,277, and you guys can always take that home in 43 balls or less.
Absolutely, but we need to highlight the jackpot that is the grand finale game of our specialty night tonight, called that MegaSota game night, and that is happening at 6:40 tonight. And if you stick around to the end of that show with Tony and Nikki, they're going to be trying to give out a jackpot jungle coverall sitting at $47,867. You guys can take that home in 54 balls or less, so make sure you guys are coming out tonight.
Oh yeah, but moving on from the jackpots in the future, we got some jackpots that we handed out yesterday, and we handed out a lot of good money, considering that first jackpot that went out to Fast Eddie over at Eagles Awatana, taking home $72,245. Ian and you definitely were able to hand that out during the game
Happy
day bingo.
hour. Yeah, that was
Wow.
the mega prize in our game day bingo yesterday. It was awesome. Congratulations, Fast Eddie. $72,245. That is insane. Nicely done. We did have one more jackpot going out yesterday. It went out to Rio Lou. They were playing over at Cowboy Jack's Plymouth and got to take home $710 yesterday.
Oh yeah, good job to both our winners, especially Fast Eddie, taking home that massive mega jackpot. Oh yeah, but if you guys want to switch away from our regularly scheduled bingo, we just released a new E-Tab game, and it's called Van Gogh Do. You guys can check it on Facebook and let us know how you guys like that gallery bonus. It's a ton of fun, and we love all the artwork that's in it.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. We were talking about some of the weird facts about Van Gogh and everything along with him when this first came out. But that was super fun. And if you guys don't know a little bit more about Van Gogh, look him up, because he lived such a fascinating life.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he actually didn't have a single paint. I think he only had one painting sell during his actual life while being alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is...
His
man.
brother was actually the one that kind of marketed him and helped him become the painter he's known as today.
That's amazing.
Well, check out Van Gogh Do, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit more about him and take home some cash along the way. We are going to be checking into Brooklyn Park, Minnesota today to let you know what to expect with the weather, as it is going to be cloudy with some occasional showers going into this afternoon. That high is looking to be about 50 degrees today, with winds going southeast about 10 to 20 miles per hour, while that chance of rain is sitting at about 60%.
Oh yeah, and as it moves on into the night, it's going to be dropping to around 46 degrees for you guys. It's going to have showers and thunderstorms this evening. We'll give way to steady rain overnight. Low 46 degrees temps with winds south to southeast at around 10 to 20 miles an hour, with that chance of rain at 90%. But it will be a full moon tonight, as well as a total lunar eclipse, which will be pretty cool. So it's going to be a blood moon. So definitely something you guys might want to look into tonight.
Absolutely. I want to see what time we should expect the lunar eclipse to happen. just so we can kind of. Okay, so apparently it's happening at about 1:46 in the morning Pacific time.
Okay, so just for us, it's gonna be at around 11:46 for everyone in Minnesota and around
Okay.
10:46 for us.
Everyone here.
Yeah.
All right. So around 10:46 tonight, you guys should expect that.
Oh, 11.
11:46. I'm sorry. So guys, 11:46. You guys should expect that if you guys want to check out that eclipse to try and take a peek at if the storms aren't too bad. But we got a lot of reasons for you guys to be staying out in the rain nice and warm and winning some cash along with us all day long. We already talked about a couple of these jackpots because we love to highlight the big ones on the line. And there are a ton of them throughout the entire day, but we get our bingo day started in just about 15 minutes with that Vikings bingo. That runs from 1 all the way from 12 all the way till 1 p.m. And Ian and I are going to be trying to give out that $28,521 on those 25-cent cards, and hopefully you guys can take that home in 52 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but while you guys are going after all that awesome money, we do have our Twiking Zone standings, which you guys are always earning points for, whether you guys are playing our Vikings bingo during 12 to 1 or our Twins bingo the other half of the year when the Twins are playing. And while you guys are earning those points, you guys get put on those the Twiking Zone standings. And actually, for the first time in a bit, it looks like the player standings didn't move much.
I know there aren't any shakeups at all, but it is perfectly divided. About 10th to 6th is in that 100,000 point club, and about 5th to 1st place are all in higher point clubs from there. So I'll take the tail end of these standings, and in 10th place we start off with Red. They play at American Legion Fridley and have 107,000 points accumulated so far. 9th place sits with Caribou playing at Cooper's Restaurant. They have 122,000 points right now. 8th place is Kirby. They play at American Legion Fridley and have 131,000 points. With 135,000 points in 7th place, we have T-Bone playing at Poppers. Then another player at Poppers ends up being Tez, who sits in 6th place, and they have 148,000 points so far.
Oh, yeah, but in 5th place, starting off that 200,000 point club, we have Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, currently sitting with 212,000 points. In 4th place, with a pretty good lead, we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 221,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 236,000 points. And with 256,000 points in 2nd, we have Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. Both a commanding lead in 1st with almost a 100,000 point lead. We have Mikey Wins over at American Legion Brooklyn Center with 351,000 points.
That's incredible. Nicely done, Mikey Wins. Just naming it and claiming it, getting those wins in, leading the top of this leaderboard. That's some awesome stuff. Is there any of these players that you're really keeping your eye out for some big moves?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking Sinbob is going to be coming in close to Loser Dave here pretty soon.
All right, I can definitely see that as well. I think we should also be keeping our eye on Nan. She is about 20,000 points behind Scrub Eye, but I think that could be easily made up in a couple lunchtimes, and so I think we should keep our eye out for that player as well.
Oh, yeah.
On the location side of things, though, we start off in 10th place with Lakefront Bar in La Center. They have 153,000 points so far. And right in front of them, we got a tie that was just formed yesterday, already broken up.
Aww.
9th place now sits with Steve-O's and Crystal with that 160,000 points. But Halfley's Bar was able to take over that 8th place spot for themselves, break out of that tie in Richmond, and now sit with 168,000. With 186,000, though, in 7th place, we've got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids.
Oh, yeah, but continuing on in that location standings in 6th, we have VFW Blaine with 287,000 points. In 5th place, closing in on that 300,000 point club, it's our place on 3rd and Faribault with 293,000 points. But already out of that 300,000 point club in 4th, we have Poppers in Virginia with 429,000 points.
Huge jump.
Oh, yeah. Continuing on in the 3rd, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 450,000 points. With another pretty large gap in 2nd, we have American Legion Fridley with 539,000 points. And with another crazy gap going into 1st, we have VFW Spring Lake Park with 621,000 points. It's almost like they never left 1st place.
No, honestly, it is just where they belong at this point. They are naming it. They know how to claim it and have done this 2nd consecutive season just running away with it. Last season was even crazier. By this point, they were closing in on the 1 million point club. We're going to see how high they can get that point total this year at the end of the season 12. So make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your hand at that Vikings Vikings Bingo, and the other half of the year, our Twins Bingo. But after that, we have a lot of fun different stuff that you guys can check out. And if you guys need a little bit of a break from our regularly scheduled games, we have all those fun E-Tab games that you guys can check out. The latest one, that Van Gogh Dough. If you pick that lucky portrait, you could end up with some great cash going in your pockets. But we have over 70 different themes for you guys to choose from, and they all have an 85% payout. You can even win huge prizes up to $1,500 in each of our games, all of them having those small bets between 50 cents and $5. Awesome bonus rounds and free play that you guys can win as well.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Me and Ian were chatting about all of our awesome E-Tabs, and he brought a very valid question. Which one of our E-Tabs would you invite to Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes, he did, in fact, ask me that during the happy hour show last night.
Oh.
And he told me he picked Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
I did not hear your choice, though.
Oh, he wanted, yeah. Let's see. I went with, I thought it would be really cool. He didn't think of this at first, and I was like, Vikings victory.
Yeah.
Or just yeah, I think that would be a good one.
That's definitely a good one. I actually picked Make It Rain.
Ooh.
The Founding Fathers, they seem a little bit more relaxed in that game as well. And so I would love to see what they bring to the table.
That would be fun. That's a good choice.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to let us know which one of those E-Tab groups that you would like to bring to your Thanksgiving table, let us know on our social media pages.
Yeah. Maybe even the Going to Mexico group from Halloween.
That is awesome. We did, in fact, see a couple of you guys out there dressed as going to Mexico. That is an incredible, incredible costume. Nicely done, guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we do have a ton of regularly scheduled bingo to continue with. And right after our 12-to-1 times of Vikings bingo, we have our game day bingo 50-cent cards running from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. During those times, you guys will be going after a minor prize. Starting off the day at $157, you guys can take home in 52 balls or less. That major jackpot, starting off the day at $2,693, you guys can take home in 50 balls or less. And that mega jackpot at $10,000 just got given out last night by Ian and Jordy, and you guys can take that home in 45 balls or less. Definitely still doable, as we've had someone take it home in 44.
Absolutely. So you guys need to be coming out for that, because whatever those cash or prizes leave off at the end of 4 p.m., they jump right back into it as you guys get into our happy hour game tonight at 4, going all the way till 6. Right after that one round of Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m., we get right back into the game day bingos for 23 more rounds. And that'll be a great opportunity for you guys to take home some cash in the next 2 hours before we'll be leaving you guys off to finish off your night, playing a little bit of Skull Bingo and a small interruption later on. But at 6 p.m., we do have that second round of Lucky 4 bingo for you guys to try and take home $43,965. So make sure you guys are coming out for that happy hour stream tonight.
Oh, yeah, and while you guys are out there playing for that happy hour stream, you guys will be earning points for our happy hour standings. But we haven't been able to quite update those since we switched on over from that Jackpot Hunter to Skull Bingo and then right to Game Day Bingo. But don't worry, we still have all of your guys' points accumulated from all the jackpots and everything you guys have won, so we will be updating those as soon as we can. But starting us off in those player side of the standings where we left off, in 10th place was a 3-way tie between Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville. They were all tied with 10,000 points. In 7th was another 3-way tie between Dustball 75 over at Charlie Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby over at American Legion Fridley, all with 11,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we had a Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon. 5th was Chica over at William McCoy's of Andover with 13,000 points. With 15,000 points in 4th, we had Billany over at VFW Blaine. In 3rd, we had Olars over at Onamia Vets Club with 17,000 points. In 2nd was Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville with 20,000 points. And in 1st place, we left off with Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 38,000 points. I can't wait to see what those are all going to be updated and looking like, especially because Funk did have a pretty good lead at the start of the season.
Absolutely, and Funk is a consistent player. We see him out there all the time during that happy hour stream, and so we'll have to see if they're able to keep that steady lead on the rest of these standings. Well, on the location side of things, though, we jump right into 10th place, where it stands with Dugout Bar and Grill Bethel. They sit with that 16,000 points. Then still with that tie in 8th, we got the Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover. They both sat with 17,000. Then 19,000 points sat with Carboni's Pizza in Sports Bar Burnsville, who was in 7th place. 6th place is VFW Blaine with 23,000 points. Then with 26,000 in 5th place, it's the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. Fourth place, though, it's American Legion Fridley, 33,000 points for them. Then in third, it's VFW Spring Lake Park as they sat with 44,000. Then with 46,000 in second place, Onamia Vets Club sits there. And in first place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points.
No, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. We can't wait to see those get updated. So make sure you guys are coming out for our happy hour standings. Make sure you guys coming out for our happy hour to earn points for those standings. But right after that happy hour, in that last game of Lucky 4 Bingo, we're going to be getting into some Skull Bingo, running from 6 to 6:40, and then again from 8:30 all the way till 10. During those times, you guys will be going after a line prize, starting off the day at $26. You guys can take home in 10 balls or less. That large frame prize, starting the day off at $7,277. You can always take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize, kicking the day off at $13,653. And as always, you guys can take that home in 50 balls or less.
Absolutely. You guys definitely need to be coming out for that. And then at about 6:40, that interruption is going to be happening. And that MegaSota game night is going to be taken on over. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are coming out for that. Tony and Nikki are going to be taking on over, giving out those jackpots and PGL points. And that jackpot jungle coverall that we talked about at the beginning of this show is going to be happening at the end of theirs. It's at $47,867 on the line. Do you guys take it home in 54 balls or less?
Oh, yeah, but that's not the only specialty night we have running throughout the week, because the very next day we have our Wild Wednesday. That goes on from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, with me and Ian taking the helm, leading you guys through a ton of PGL action, all the way up until our grand finale, this one being 2 games of Wipeout Blackout, where it works a little bit like Skull Bingo, but you guys get to see a little bit of the sun in the sand, as you guys are starting to miss it during these colder months.
Absolutely. And then we do have another specialty day that happens. It's not one where you guys earn PGL points, but it's one where you guys get to play with your Vikings. And that is our Vikings game day. It's happening at noon this Sunday, right before that game when they are going up against the Bills. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are coming out for all of our different specialty nights that we have to offer. And make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world. You guys will be able to earn those PGL points then. And you also get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter. We also love highlighting all of you guys who sign up.
Oh, yeah, and some of those players that got signed up are Disco Funk, Kelly, Crazy C, Mama P, Dean Amy, Paul, Littlefoot, Sherbert, Janet 46, Nick 15373, G Nick, Mighty Joe Young, T Mills 88, J Guns 03, Mean Half 18, Roland 59, J Craft, Baba Booey, and Flash Goff. Congratulations to all those players getting signed up at the PGL, and thank you, Baba Booey, for giving me a reason to say Baba Booey just about every morning.
Absolutely, that's an awesome one. I can't believe it took them so long to sign up at pgl.world.
One of my favorite players to call out when they win a jackpot.
Absolutely. Well, welcome everybody to the Pilot Gambling League. We hope to see you guys come out for our special nights and maybe even get on these top 10s in our PGL standings. I'm going to take the top 5s in the players and let you take the top 5s in the locations. And in 5th place in the player side, we got Sloppy playing at Malone's Bar and Grill with 987,000 points. 4th place, though, it's Bergar at Southtown Lanes with 1,026,000. With 1,038,000. In 3rd place, it's Devoided at the Roadside. 2nd place is Chapster at Moe's with 1,065,000. And in 1st place, it's Forget UD at VFW Austin with 1,390,000.
Oh, yeah, but on the location side of things, in 5th place, we got Cabin Bar and Nicolette with 2,959,000 points. In 4th place, we got VFW Northfield with 3,360,000 points. With 3,409,000 points in 3rd, we have Friendly Buffalo and Big Lake. In 2nd, we got Poppers in Virginia with 3,414,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 4,588,000 points. Good job to you, Howie Sports Bar, with that over 1 million point lead.
Absolutely. But if you guys want to stay up to date with everything happening with Pilot Games, head over to our Facebook page and give us a like and follow. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, player pictures, and all those great reminders as well. You can utilize that link tree where it has direct links to pgl.world, all of our streaming platforms, all of our social medias, and all of the locations that you guys can play Pilot Games at.
Oh, yeah, but you guys just have 10 minutes left until you guys are getting enrolled into into that Vikings bingo. So we have a player spotlight, the most important part of the broadcast for you guys. And we're currently spotlighting Crystal, who is playing over at Friendly Buffalo, taking home a jackpot of $6,584. And everyone who plays over at the Friendly Buffalo supports the awesome charity, the American Legion Post 147 Big Lake. Their mission statement is to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit posterity into the principle of justice, freedom, and democracy, and to consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Absolutely. That's an awesome jackpot going out to Crystal and an even better charity they supported while playing. Like he said, you guys got about 10 minutes to jump into that Vikings bingo, so stick around. We hope to see you then. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to
Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Vikings bingo, and we got $28,671 on the line in this game. Should be some really, really fun stuff. We're hoping to be able to give out our second large jackpot of this week, as me and Jordy were around to give out over $70,000. We'll be talking about it in just a little bit, but all these games are going to be streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Absolutely. So check in on all those different streaming platforms we have, and we'll shoot you out a little bit of extra luck and a little bit extra on top of that if you find yourself at a location that just got one of those brand new Pilot TVs. Those include Sasquatch Saloon, Stockman's Tavern, Tri-Lakes Roadhouse, and Forever Burma's.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there going out. Super, super exciting. But we do have balls dropping in this very first game. We got $18 on that line and large M, and $28,641 on that coverall. Hopefully we can give it out in this game right here, game number 1 of this Tuesday. But we had a really fun Monday of jackpots. Before I get into that Monday jackpots, we do have Brian over at Boulevard Tavern taking home that $18 line prize. Well, we have given out 32 jackpots over the last 7 days, and 424 jackpots during this season 12 have been really hot during this November time. But Monday was a big jackpot day purely for that one jackpot.
That's right. Yesterday during that happy hour show, Ian and I had the privilege of giving out that mega jackpot in Game Day Bingo. Ended up going out to Fast Eddie. They were playing at Eagles Owatonna, and they ended up taking home a whopping $72,245.
Yeah, good job, Fast Eddie. Definitely a huge one. It was super fun to see that jackpot go out, and we've been building it up for a while. I mean, $72,000 was super, super fun. That wasn't the only jackpot that went out, though, as we had Rio Lou over at Cowboy Jackson Plymouth taking home $710. Good job to both of our winners on that Monday, and we're hoping to add some more people to this list on this one. But if you guys aren't playing our live bingo right now, this Vikings bingo, check out a little bit of our E-Tab action. Pilot's newest E-Tab is Van Gogh Doe. Check in on Facebook and let us know how you like the gallery bonus round. It's one of my favorite graphic games that we have so far, all Van Gogh themed, and it's super fun.
Absolutely. It's an awesome theme. We got Mikey Wins, though, at Steve-O's and Crystal's taking home that large M. $18 going out to you. We have a nice run up at this jackpot with Simbob 3 balls away.
Yeah, should be some really, really fun stuff.
Wow.
Let's see if we can give it out in the next
say.
4 balls. Nelly and Stu are definitely in line to be able to take this one on, both at Eagles Rochester.
All right.
Big time location there. Now we have Kirby over at American Legion Fridley as we are moving past that jackpot to a $27 must-go coverall. But players were so close to be able to take that one home.
Absolutely. But we were talking about some of the different things we have going on for you guys, and a great way to stay in the know about everything we got going on is checking out our Facebook page. You can give us a like and follow and keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, player pictures, reminders, and so much more. We got a winner on that must go, though.
Yeah, it's a big split win between Kirby at American Legion Fridley, Mikey Wins over at Steve O's, Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, and the only player that's not in our top 10 getting this split win is Stu over at Eagles Rochester. Good job to all of our winners in this game number 1 of Vikings Bingo. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 2.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press and play. And I was just letting you know a little bit about our Facebook page. On that Facebook page, we even have a link tree on there where if you utilize that, you'll have direct links to social media, all of our streaming platforms, pgl.world, and all of the locations that you guys can play Pilot games at.
Yeah, it's always super fun, and so make sure you guys are checking out that Facebook page. But also just check out our live bingo all day long, as we have a super fun schedule of live bingo. The first one up is that Vikings bingo that you're playing right now. This runs all the way till 1 p.m., where we'll have that opportunity of giving out over $28,000 in this game, and it's still available in this game number 2, so hopefully you guys are getting enrolled and press and play. But after that, that's when we start off our game day bingo. We play game day bingo from 1 all the way till 4 unhosted, and then from 4 all the way till 6 with some hosts for that happy hour. But from that 1 to 4 time, you'll have opportunities at that jackpot. The mega prize just went out yesterday, sitting at $10,000 you take home in 45 balls or less. That major prize looking pretty good, $2,693 you can take home in 50 balls or less. And then the minor jackpot is always a great reason to play that game day bingo, as every single game it clicks up 2 balls, starting off at that 52 ball ball or less mark, as it's already at $157.
Absolutely, and whatever those cash prizes leave off at the end of 4 p.m., you'll jump right back into them after that first round of Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 p.m. when we're back live with you guys for 2 hours for that happy hour show. During those 23 games of Game Day Bingo, you guys will have some more opportunities at taking home those awesome prizes, and it'll lead you all the way till 6 p.m. where you'll finish off that live stream with Will tonight, and that is going to be your second opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo that has over $43,965 on the line. So make sure you guys are coming out for our happy hour show tonight.
Yeah, definitely a blast going out there trying to win some huge prizes like that Lucky 4 Bingo, $43,000.
Oh, yes.
But after that final game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m., that's when you get into Skull Bingo that normally runs from 6 to 10, but we'll have an interruption tonight. But during those Skull Bingo games, you'll be trying to win some great prizes like a coverall of $13,653 you can take home in 50 balls or less, a large frame of $7,277. I think you highlighted that in our Cup of Joe broadcast.
That's right.
And that's at 43 balls or less. And then that line prize is at $26.75. Grows really, really quickly, and it's at 10 balls or less. But I mentioned that it's going to be interrupted tonight as we have our biggest gaming night of the entire week happening today, and that's MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Tony and Nikki try to give out a bunch of PGL points on that night, as well as a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale that's sitting really good, $47,867 that you take home in 54 balls or less. Definitely great stuff there.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun, and I'll lead you all the way into about 8:30 tonight, where you'll get to play the remainder of your night throughout all the way till 10 playing Skull Bingo. Then tomorrow night we have another interruption happening on Wednesday. That's right, tomorrow at about 7 p.m. going all the way till 9 p.m. we have a Wild Wednesday. It's an awesome game night where you guys get to come out and earn some extra PGL points and jackpots along the way. And if you stick around towards the end of that night, they'll have 2 rounds of Wipeout Blackout, which is an awesome beach themed game where you guys get to take home some great prizes there.
Oh yeah, we do have Stoli over at VFW Shakopee taking home that $20 line prize, as we're now working on that $20 large M in this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. But speaking of Vikings Bingo, we actually have a Vikings Game Day broadcast.
That's right.
That I would love for you to talk to them about.
All right. Well, that is another special night that we have to offer. You don't get to earn PGL points, but you get to play alongside your Vikings as they take the field for their game going up against the Bills this week at noon. So you guys can check out that awesome Vikings victory, or Vikings Game Day, I should say. It's going to be a lot of fun this Sunday at noon.
Yeah, it should be a very, very interesting one. And I'll talk a little bit more about the Vikings game when we get to that Vikings news, as I got some definitely some interesting news. Not any kind of news that you'd love to hear, but something that may help out our Vikings. We do have some national days to get into while you guys are trying to win that $20 large M. And the first national day is World Radiography Day. On November 8th, World Radiography Day, day marks the anniversary of the discovery of the X-ray. The day also recognizes the important role that radiographers and radiologists play in the healthcare industry.
Yeah, this is definitely very, very important. It helps detect many things going wrong, there's just so many different things that X-rays help you see.
Oh, yeah.
We do have Sinbob, though, over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking away that $20 large M. Nicely done. Now we're working on that $28,745 jackpot. Only one more ball. Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to a $30 must-go prize, though. We are going to be